Guys, it's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark agent has found herself in the headlines. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. And we got to jump right into this story. So news broke late last night that a select group of players sent letters to the WNBPA and some of these owners in regards to the CBA negotiations. Now, to me, when I first read the article, it looked like the players possibly wanted a little bit more money. Well, it's starting to come out as to which agent said something. Now, we all know Erin Kane was reported to being Caitlin Clark's agent. I don't believe she still is. I believe Caitlin Clark is still under the same agency, but let's dive into the story, figure out how we got here, head on over to X because Alexa Philippou released this story last night. Now, we did cover this. If you guys did not see the video that I did late last night, highly recommend you guys go look at it. If not, we just finna talk about it again. Michael Vogel said ESPN Alexa Philippou with details on WNBA agents' call for more transparency and communication from the players union. Behind the scenes, agents have been talking about the issues for months. So I haven't heard anything about agents saying anything in regards to the current CBA negotiation situation. Now, Alexa Philippou did do an interview with ESPN yesterday, but before we get into that video, I want to show you guys the group of agents that has sent out information pretty much letting us know exactly which player's agent said something, and that's what we're finna dive into right now, man. Shout out to the homeboy Mike over on Twitter. He shared this here. Excuse me, guys. He shared this here late last night, and I want to share this here with you guys. He stated, whoa, if this is true, these are the league top dogs. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, all had their agents send letters to the WNBPA. It said the letter was signed by 9 prominent player agents, including Lindsay Kaja, Brianna Stewart agent, Paige Beckers, Jada, I'm not even finna try to do that, Asia Wilson, Erin Kane, Caitlin Clark, Gina Perdosa, Angel Reese, Dominic Malunga, and Kayla McBride agents. But I'm told not to interfere anyone's intentions about striking or not striking. From the letter, it was more an effort to include player agents in the final stages of CBA negotiations, as is historically common. So it looked like the agents, to me, it looked like the agents just trying to make sure they get their money. One person said Erin Kane is fees, but not Caitlin's anymore. She moved up, so it might not be accurate. Somebody said, I thought they both had the same agent. I did not hear that. I heard that Caitlin Clark had a new agent. You feel me? Now, I don't know how accurate this information is, but this is what they saying, dog. Now, here's the article, and here's the video of Alexa Philippou today actually speaking about this and letting us know exactly what happened, how it went down. Let me start this over. Let's listen to this real quick, and let's dive into this story, man. So I couldn't find the whole interview, but let's listen to this segment right here, guys.
Truly an inflection point in this league as they try to get this thing hammered out, though. I do want to go to the calendar of some of the things to look at over the next coming months in the WNBA offseason. The Women's Final Four wraps up in Cleveland on April 5th. The WNBA draft is April 13th, and the regular season begins on May 8th. And there's 2 expansion franchises debuting this year in Toronto and Portland. So that's kind of a look ahead to the season beginning. Alexa, what still needs to be hammered out by the 2 sides before then?
The revenue sharing system remains first and foremost the most important matter right now. The league is proposing a system where the players would receive about 70% of net revenue. That's revenue after deducting expenses, versus the players are asking for a system where they'd get about 27.5.
See, that's the whole deal here. Just like I keep telling y'all, this revenue sharing is simply because of the old players. The old players, for whatever reason, they want to make sure that they be able to get some type of revenue sharing, but I just don't think the owners are going to budge on that, man. I really don't. I think they're doing too much, and I think they are the ones holding up the process.
Gross revenue. That's revenue before deducting expenses. So you have a different system, you have a different percentage, and the best way I could probably illustrate the difference is if you look at the salary cap under year one of the proposals that both sides are proposing. For the players, they would say the year one salary cap would be around 9.5 million. And for the league, it would be around 5.65 million. So a big difference to bridge there. You also have the league and the union disagreeing on whether the union's proposal would result in significant losses for the league. The second most important issue is to figure out housing, because teams have historically provided it for players. We've seen a lot of movement on that front and these proposals that have been exchanged over the past few weeks after a stalemate really to begin 2026. And it's my understanding that the players and the league are also meeting. They met earlier today, I should say, and we'll see what movement comes from there. But as you just illustrated, 74 days until the start of the regular season, a lot to hammer out before then.
Yeah, just February 23rd, May 8th is when this thing tips off. A lot of news. You'll be there to cover with it. Alexa, thank you so much.
So that was Alexa Philippou, man, kind of letting us know exactly what is going on. Now, the dates was released last night in this article right here that she did, how they ran out a plan of action for us the WNBA draft, for us the WNBA lottery. But at the end of the day, the deadline is March the 10th. No matter what they put out, no matter what they say, they have to get this deal done by March the 10th. Ain't no ifs, ands, ain't no buts. No matter how bad they feel as if they owed some money, do some money, at the end of the day, if they do not get this deal done, everybody's going to be affected. And the reason why these agents is putting in letters is because they getting money off this too. The agents get a piece of all these players' contracts and money like that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think in the pros, well, at least in the NFL, that's how it is. It's 2 to 3% of net revenue of their contracts. I don't know what it is in the W, but the fact of the matter is they need a plan of action to make sure they meet this deadline, man, because it's looking like they might not finna meet it. And just like I stated before, I don't believe Erin Kane is Caitlin Clark's agent. Now, she's still up under the same umbrella of, I believe the company was bought by Saks Fifth, but I don't know. I'm going to look more into that, but definitely let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comment section. Keep them bells on. I will be back with more content, man. Until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.